5 wood carving tools you actually need if you're a beginner, and 5 you can skip for now. Get this right and you'll easily save yourself a couple $100. When you start carving, everyone tries to sell you a giant kit. Most of it you'll never touch. So I laid out 10 things beginners often buy and separating the essentials from the tools that can wait. On the left are 5 things I'd hand any beginner today. On the right are 5 things that are absolutely worth having someday, but probably not on day one. I'll do the not yet pile first and save you some money. Number 1 to skip for now, buying specialty carving tools like gouges and V-tools before you've even mastered a basic carving knife. They're fantastic tools, but you don't need a dozen different blade shapes all on day one when you're just learning. In the beginning, you'll reach for the same knife over and over anyway. Instead of buying specialty tools right away, add them one at a time as your projects become more advanced. That way, every tool you own has a purpose. Number 2, a bench vise or a clamp down setup. That's for big relief panels you fix to a table. Whittling happens in your hand. You'll carry your carving to the couch, not bolt it down. Skip it for now. Number 3, a carving axe or hatchet. These are excellent tools for preparing larger pieces of wood, especially if you're carving spoons, cook saws, or working straight from a log. But if you're learning with small basswood projects or pre-cut blanks, you simply don't need one yet. Learning knife control should come first. Once you're ready to rough out larger pieces of wood, that's the perfect time to add a carving axe or hatchet to your toolkit. Number 4, buying a huge carving tool set. 12, 16 skew chisels, bent gouges, V-tools, lettering tools. These are all excellent tools, but they're designed for specific types of carving. First, figure out what you actually enjoy carving. Then choose smaller sets or add specialty tools one at a time as your projects call for them. You'll save money, and you'll know exactly why you're buying each one. Number 5, expensive automated sharpening gadgets. Powered sharpener, a fancy honing jig, a pile of blade guards. Sold as beginner proof, these tools promise perfect sharpening every time, but they're not where beginners should spend their money. There's a $10 tool that does it better, and I'll show you in a minute. A simple leather strop and a little polishing compound will keep your knives carving beautifully for a long time, and they'll help you develop the feel for maintaining an edge yourself. That's a skill every wood carver should learn from the very beginning. So there's the whole not yet pile. Add it up and it's easily $200 you don't need to spend before your first cut. Now let's look at the 5 things you actually need. Number 1 is a basic wood carving knife, often called a whittling knife. You may also hear it called a Sloyd knife, which is a traditional all-purpose carving knife. Whatever you call it, this is the one tool that does about 90% of your carving. You'll use it for roughing out, shaping, long slicing cuts, one blade. If you bought nothing else on this whole table, a good Sloyd knife and a block of wood would still get you carving today. Get one that fits your hand and holds an edge. Don't overthink the brand. A comfortable handle beats a fancy one every time. That's your single most important buy. Number 2, a detail knife. Unlike your general carving knife, a detail knife has a shorter or thinner blade with a fine tip, giving you much more control when carving small details. Eyes, nostrils, tight inside corners, crisp little lines. That's what the detail knife is for. 2 knives, and you can carve almost any small figure you'll ever want. Notice we're 2 tools in, and you can already do real work. This is the whole point. You don't need 10, you need the right 2, sharp. Number 3 isn't actually a carving tool, it's part of your sharpening gear, a leather strop. Just a strip of leather with a bit of polishing compound. This is the thing that changes everything. A dull knife is what makes carving feel hard and dangerous. It slips because you push it. A few quick passes on a leather strop every so often will keep your edge razor sharp for much longer. This is why that expensive sharpening jig went in the no pile. A simple leather strop and polishing compound costs just a few dollars, keep your knives carving sharp, and help you develop the feel for maintaining the right angle. Number 4 might surprise you because it's not a tool or a piece of gear at all, it's the wood itself. Soft wood, especially basswood. Basswood has a soft texture and straight, even grain. It takes clean detail and forgives little mistakes. Start on a hard, knotty scrap, and you'll blame yourself when it's really the wood fighting you. Even better, start with carving blanks that are already cut to a simple shape. They save time, remove some of the rough work, and let you focus on the most important skill, learning how to control your knife. At BeaverCraft, this is the wood we hand every beginner. Number 5. A thin, cut-resistant glove, or a thumb guard for the hand that holds the wood. Not the bulky kind, a slim one you barely feel. On a budget, a wrap of cut-resistant tape on your thumb and finger does the same job. Whichever you pick, keep it thin. You still feel every cut, but it stops the little nicks that make you put the knife down for a week. A few dollars, and it keeps you carving instead of bandaging. 2 knives, a strop, good wood, and something thin to protect your fingers. That's the whole starter kit. So here's your list. Need a Sloyd knife, a detail knife, a strop, basswood, and a cut-resistant glove. That's it. That's the kit that gets you carving. Skip for now buying a full gouge and chisel set, a bench vise or carving clamp, a carving axe or hatchet, a huge specialty carving tool set, and an expensive sharpening jig or sharpening system. They're all useful tools, you just don't need them on day 1. Now it's your turn. Which tool surprised you the most on the not yet list? And what's the one thing you wasted money on when you started? I always enjoy reading your experiences. Remember, you don't need a workshop full of tools to try wood carving. You just need a few good ones and the willingness to make that first cut. Got your 5 tools sorted? Then start here. Check out our complete beginner's guide linked below. It walks you through your very first cut step by step. Now go carve something.